Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. 'Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we are live, and it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. Happy Monday, happy spring break. Welcome everybody. Hi Keziah and Steve A in Texas. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We are going to be working on my funeral witch. Make sure you can hear me and see me and everything. Good. So I've got my funeral witch display piece that I've been working on, and there's some things on the base we need to take care of. So that's what I'll be working on today. And we'll be talking about, you know, what it takes to enter competitions and different rules you need to pay attention to, and just any questions that you have about kind of like crystal brush and competitions and all that kind of things in general. Yes, so welcome. All right, so give me 1 second here. I'm gonna pull my chair up There we go. I had to scoot and I'm on the mic is all tangled. There we go. All right. So how is everybody doing? It's all about the base. It is. You know what? So here's the funny thing about basing. When you are doing a base for competition, they're not supposed to judge the base, but a lot of times a bad base, a base will not take, so how do I say this? A bad base will take away from the piece, but a good base will not be counted against you. How does that sound? They say they don't judge the base, but they do. It's a complete lie when they say that, so you got to make sure it's all good, right? All right, so I have a couple pieces here. This piece is going to need to get glued on. I'm going to need to do a bunch of touch-ups. So I want to show you. My friend Michelle helped me magnetize it. All she did was she put these green pieces on here so that it would be flat, so you can see how it's flat. And then I drilled a hole, put the magnet in, and you can see the super glue is still showing. They will for sure judge the heck out of the base if it's bare or missing. And even something like this, where I, as an artistic choice, want this to be not a focus and I wanted it to be all purple and moonlit, I could easily see a judge saying, well, you didn't put the same amount of time or work in the base as you did the piece. Is it early? It's not early. We're just on daylight savings time now. Yeah, they changed. This is the time I'll be on from now on, Amberden. Set your clock. So at least until the next daylight savings time, right? Yes, colonial. Where's the colonies now? So this piece, this needs to be painted here. I need to go in and block, basically make this whole piece black. I think we talked about possibly painting this, but I think it's going to be best if we just have it silhouetted. I know, art is so subjective. Like, I might want this, but they might go, well, all you did was dry brush it. It's like, no, that's, But so we got to make it look very purposeful, and we need to make it all look equally good. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Need to be working on this piece a little bit here as well. So ultimately I need some magnets because I need to magnetize this piece to my base just like that. So look at, I need to paint all in here. This is going to get magnetized to the base. Maybe it goes up a little higher. No, I think it goes like that. And that way when I go and I take it, I can, take it apart and it's all one piece when I put it on display. And this magnet, ooh, that one is, look at that, that is solid. That witch is not going anywhere. I need to adjust this so that her everything is circular like that. There we go. So you can see how the moon fits in. Kick them in the shins. Tell them to shut their stupid faces. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I wish I could. All right, so let's see. I've got some black paint. You changed your clocks at the end of the month? Oh, okay, so then it'll be back to normal, right? Put some black paint on here. You didn't know of the time change. Oh, yeah, and I didn't really do that much announcing it either, so hopefully enough of you caught it that you're able to watch. Did you guys get an alert that I was coming online? Hopefully you did. Okay, we're gonna paint. Like I said, this is a good stream to ask me lots of questions about competitions. I've competed in a lot of competitions. I am very opinionated about competitions. So you might get some different answers from me that you would get from other people who really love the hell out of competing. It's not my favorite thing. It is not my favorite thing. I don't like how, especially American competitions, are judged most of the time. I don't often enjoy judging competitions, but I get asked to do that every now and then. Good afternoon, Greek Knacos. Grab 3 Gundams. Nice. I have a new one that I'm working on with my mentee. It's a bear guy. It's a pretty bear guy. Sensible, smart, forward-thinking judges will be wearing shin guards. I hope so. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And they're gonna pick this apart. So that's the thing I dislike about competitions the most, is that pretty much when you take your piece, they're gonna look for what's wrong. They're gonna look for what's wrong before they look for what's right. So you have to be your best perfectionist self and find all the mistakes before they do, because they will find every single one. And I remember one piece I actually did do like a little dry brushing because I didn't think they found every single thing that I did. And they said, looks like you phoned it in right here. And I was like, well, that's because I did. So I honestly think I may not have the right temperament for competing, and that's due to me being a little bit lazy, a little bit. When I start getting perfectionist on my stuff, it's not pretty. It's not pretty, and I start like, it basically helps keep me from wanting to compete at all. It's really difficult because I start looking at how awful everything is. I did install the magnets. Oh, for this, I didn't do it on this yet, but I did do it on this base. So look at that. Isn't that nice? She's in there perfectly. And it comes right off. But I do need to go ahead and cover a lot of mistakes and things. Not mistakes, but like there's super glue here. See, the fact that, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little bit of chipping where this is a very, very hard wood. And I was worried that and you know, again, they're not supposed to judge the base, but they will. And I'm worried that that's gonna, you know, count down on me just because it has that little roughness. Because I honestly don't know what to do to fix or hide it, except for maybe bring some of this texture material down over. Yeah, I could do that. That actually would probably be a good idea to do that anyway. So, you know, while we work on this, we'll come up with some ideas to make this even better than it is. Covering some of the bare bark here. All this needs to be rebrushed, revisited. So yeah, Greek Knacos was talking about how I need to put very small magnets on the back of this, so that way I can hide all the mistakes and things. Normally I would airbrush this, but I'm finding that there's some spots that the airbrush didn't reach in the first place, and the brush is getting it better anyway, so that's good. So what has everybody been doing this weekend? Did anybody go see the Captain Marvel movie? I did not. Mike went to go see it. I decided that there were enough reviews that were saying that it was a meh movie, that I was like, I can deal without another superhero movie, especially like I didn't want them to mess up another, like a female superhero, like with their own movie. That was a big deal to me. And on the one hand, it's like, it's really cool. It's awesome that she has her own movie. But then I also don't want them to be, I don't want it to be meh. You would also add some more visual to the plain wood of the base. So what do you think? What do you mean you would add? Because really this should be like a frame, and you don't really want to add, I don't know what you mean. Keziah, tell me. Do you mean like, because I know a lot of people put plaques, and I will say that I'm very against plaques, and that comes from my fine art background. because basically I was taught that if you have to have a plaque to explain your art, then you didn't do it right. But tell me what you mean, because I don't understand what you mean by add more visual plain to the plain wood of the base. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still don't know what that means. To bring your, yes, I was going to do that. In fact, we just talked about that. I think that would cover that. And I'll get the texture out in just a minute, and I can show you how I'm going to do that. I think that's a great, just like what I did with the plinth for the Aries Knight. Remember him? That went really well. Of course, it was also like, it was seamless. It might work better on that one than it did on this. We'll try it though. We'll try it. I'm just going to get more of this covered. And then we'll move quickly on to the other one. Greek Naku says, I wouldn't put a lot of trust in those reviews. A bunch are from, oh no, I'm talking about people on my Facebook feed. They still may be what you said, but I hope not, gosh. These are just Facebook friends that we're talking about seeing it. It's funny. Amber just says, I spent the weekend doing another Andy Wardle class. That's awesome. I'm very jealous, Amberden, because I just really want to take something from them. I might try to but try to get into one of their classes at Adepticon so that I can get the osmosis of the cult of paint, right? This is a gorgeous model. You can't wait to see it. Yeah. So sneak me into your skin class. So that skin tones class, I think you can still get on the wait list for it. And I highly recommend that if you want to try to get in that class at all, you have to get on the wait list, because what they do is they come up to me at the beginning, right before my class, and they give me a paper of like basically a roll call of everybody who signed up. And then they give me a list of the waitlisted people, and anybody who, like if I have any spaces, I have to go down the wait list first. And then I can just take random people. But if you want a chance, I mean, I only have so many models, so waitlisted people are gonna get first crack. Yeah, I'm strongly thinking about going ahead and having a painting class for my skin tones at Gen Con, because so many people have been begging me to paint, to at least teach one. I did not get an attached hotel, so that was a bummer. It makes a big difference when you're lugging around stuff. So this looks already way better now that I've got this completely black. It looks way more professional looking. I think I accidentally got airbrush overspray on it when I was airbrushing something else, because I had it at the back of my spray booth, and I was like, ugh, I gotta fix that. But it's getting fixed now. So what else? Let's see. The other thing Mike and I did this weekend was we went to, have you guys seen the TV show The Office? It's so good. There's a British version also, I think you might have seen, with Ricky Gervais. Anyway, we went to an office trivia night at one of the local pubs here, and that was really fun. We didn't come in last, so that was good. But I was really shocked at, how many people knew stuff really, really well. Like, Mike is an office trivia nut, and he knew a lot of the answers, but apparently not as many as some of the people who were at this office trivia thing. All right, there we go. Now I just have to paint this part. What was my team's name? It was question. Which team is best? I love it. You're looking forward to taking a full skin class? Yeah. Are you signed up for the class, Greek Knockos? People are going to be super jealous. You guys know that I got the Kingdom Death to sponsor that class. I'm so excited about that. I've been building little Kingdom Death models little bit by little bit all weekend. I figured out that it was better for me to build a little bit at a time than to try to rush it all at the once at the end. And so far that's been good. Your trivia night team's names weren't always the most ladylike, right? I know, that's what makes them so funny. we wanted a trivia teams that had a, that was just like The Office. So there's a line that Dwight uses where he says, question, which bear, oh no, wait, sorry, Jim was the one who says, question, what bear is best? And Dwight starts to debate and he goes, wrong, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. And then Dwight realizes that Jim's been impersonating him the whole time and he's like, what is happening? I love that. That's probably my favorite scene of the whole show. Okay. Now it's looking so much better now that it's all actually black, and with this, I thought a dark purple might work out, but I think black is the way to go with this because it actually looks purposefully black. There we go. All right, that is just about done. I just want to make sure the whole edges of the moon are painted. They're going to look it all over and say, oh, she didn't paint the back. Oh, no. That's another thing I got. This is something that is really stupid, but paint the bottom of your base. There was some sort of, I remember hearing like somebody talk about how they judged a contest. They said, paint the bottoms of your base. And I guess it was down to between two different artists. And one had painted the bottom and one hadn't. And that was how they decided. Isn't that ridiculous? Because one had painted the base. If I were the other artist, I would have been a little bit ticked because it's not supposed to matter, but it does. So, but it'll look nice. This will look nicer when they go to turn it over or whatever. And I can sign it on the bottom. It'll look nice. If somebody wants to buy this, it'll look nice. Hi, Tiny Tusk. How are you? We're working on an Adepticon piece. Again, I don't know if this is going to be entered in Adepticon. I honestly don't know what I'm going to enter this at this point. Because I don't know. They changed the rules this year. They lumped a bunch of stuff into categories when before they each had their own category. So I don't know what I'm doing. I thought there was going to be a historical category and now there's not. Okay, I'm going to paint this black. Just make sure, because I don't want anything to be hiding from it. Like basically I'm painting this black right now because if it needs to be, oh, look at that. It's all chunked up right there. I don't know what happened. Oh, when I was drilling, I bet it got damaged. Drilling the magnet. That's right. Okay, we can go back and touch all that up. I'm surprised how much needs it. Gotta get this whole magnet part needs to be covered up as well. You're good. You feel super proud of yourself learning to mix colors. You made a very bright red with red and orange. Yay. Awesome. Oh no. For a second I thought I didn't have. All right. I got my paper towel so I can rinse my brush. There we go. All right. I'm going to get out the material that we're going to put the, I think I'll use the dark Dark Earth. This is Dark Earth. It's, I don't know if that's the right color that I want to use. Looks like I don't think it matters because it's going to get painted. So we'll use the Dark Earth to start. It's tight. There we go. Feels a lot more fulfilling mixing colors and shades than just using Citadel paints. Oh, that's cool. So this is Vallejo Dark Earth, and it's basically like a pumice kind of acrylic. It's acrylic paint with a textured pumice type stuff in it. And I need an old junk brush. Where is one? Let's see. Here's something. This, you can see I use this. This is an old craft brush. And is this dry yet? Almost. You want to let that dry completely. So what I'll start doing then is I'm going to put this texture stuff over the top of my green stuff it's hiding. And I want it to look relatively natural. See that? And then we paint that after the fact. Paint that afterward. This will dry like a cement almost. It'll be really good. And we can also deck it out with some like ivy type stuff and basically hide magnets. Now that needs a little texture right there. Make that even. Feels like a lot. Oh, hey Zenred, how are you? Oh, sorry, I was off camera. There we go. You can see what I'm doing. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lake Crasher. How are you? It's been a little while since I've seen you. Let's see. Let's do subscribers on here. Yeah, give some hype. Thank you that. Let's see. Oh, you can read it now. And you guys know that all of your subscription money goes back into the stream, helping make it great. And, you know, for giveaways and for production value. There we go. Thank you so much, Lake Crasher. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Zenred. All right, now I lost the pen. There we go. Okay, so I want to make sure this is relatively flat, or at least have a little. There we go. Bridge that gap there. Probably should have put some gloves on. There we go. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna set that down, wipe my fingers off. This is, I have to say, you know, I don't know why, but I get so anxious about competitions, and it really is, I'm sure it's a common theme. There's other people out there, they're like, oh, I'm not as good as everybody else. I should just not even participate. And I often feel like that myself, especially Crystal Brush. People, world-class artists come over here and just kick everybody's butt. You're lurking at work? Awesome. All right, this is now dry. I can flip that down there and I can put this, whoop, that worked good. See, now I can see where I need to put, hopefully, I can do this and then lift it out. I'm hoping it will give me a little, I don't know if this is gonna work. That we're just experimenting. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But if I lift it out, maybe it'll have like a little crater that I can put it back in. What do you think the odds are that this will work? I'm hoping. There we go. A little bit there. Now, Keziah was talking about how I could take some of this and put it down over. And I actually love that idea. I'm gonna do that anyway. See how, and we're gonna paint that after the fact. Yeah, you never know until you try, exactly. And that's half the part of entering competition, is you just learn new things. You learn so much about, you know, like basing and modeling is a whole different skill set. And the more you get a chance to exercise that, the better. I'm trying to get that rough part right there to stop. And Lamuna's 15 months activate. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Let me write that down. Woohoo! Thank you so much. One of my mods. Every time you guys support my stream, it means so much to me. I mean, it really does. It is the reason why I'm able to do this, because I know like money shouldn't matter, but it does help, and it makes like doing this so much fun. So it's like you're helping other people also by helping them get the free content, because not everybody can afford to support the stream, but the fact that there's some that do, that makes it better for everybody. So thank you on behalf of Shoshie's mini stream. Can I do that? Can I thank you on behalf of my other watchers, possibly? Here we go. I like that because it helps break up the crisp edge too. I don't think that looks so good. Will the base faces stay like that, or are you going to paint something on them? They're going to stay like that because I don't believe in plaques, and this is just a frame for my piece. Maybe I should have just gone with straight black, but I wanted kind of a purple wood. I don't know. You can hear all my doubts. Yeah, I do not like plaques at all. I think they look, I don't like them. Talagar, thank you, Mad Love. Thank you so much for the tip. Everybody give some hype to Talagar. Did I get it in there? There we go. Woohoo, thank you so much. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is what it looks like when it's solid, and this is what it looks like when it's more wet. So I might need to mix that a little bit so I've got a little easier. It does look like cement, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not working. Hold on. It needs to be a little bit thicker there. So I'm going to put some ivy and some different stuff on the edge of this so that it looks a little bit more natural. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Just attach a plaque that says this is a plaque. No. This is a plaque. Enjoy. No plaques. All right, before this sets, I have to take this off. It kind of didn't do what I wanted it to do, but that's all right. I'll just hopefully let this dry. See how that's kind of got a little lip. Hopefully that will, need to find a way to hold that so that it can dry by itself. All right, found something to prop it up with. There we go. So if you could tell by the title, this is more about the base than the model, but I need the model to, there we go, cover that chipped wood. That looks so much better already. I like to integrate the base with the plinth, just so it has a good feel together. Hi, Lady Bee Miniatures. Finally get back to my adorable stream because I'm adorable. Oh, thank you so much. I needed to hear that today. Confidence is not good today. Like I said, whenever I'm working on a competition piece, I always feel like that. All right, this side doesn't need it as much because we've got that one thingamabob on the back, but I'm still gonna continue this around. So it'll be everywhere. There we go. Oh, I just realized something. I probably don't want a ton on this side because of that, actually. Hold on. Hi, Sigwolf. What are you guys working on right now? Let's see. And if you guys haven't joined our Triptych Discord, we can send you out an invite. Let me send you here. Did that work? There was stuff on the end of my brush and I put it in my mouth. Hold on. Okay. Let's do Triptych with the spell it right. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. T-R-Y-P. There we go. All right, I'm going to test this out here. Yeah, I want the sides to be free of this material. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now that is going to dry. Got to do this corner as well. Maybe this should be like a signature of my work, where I do the plinth like that. All right, that's ready. Okay, I just usually throw these away when I get done with them. I'll do that. Now let's look at this. It's blue and purples. It's kind of, you might need to do a little bit of colors in there. I do feel like this looks a little too dry brushed and I need to change that. So I'm going to get some African shadow. Oh, awesome. It shows me I added to my whip section, to my whip in the whip section, but prepare yourself for unimaginable cuteness. Okay, I'm gonna check in 1 second. Ah, Sigwolf says, I'm making plans to start on a showpiece for ReaperCon. Awesome. Whoa. See, that fell down. Hopefully I can get it to stay up. Stay up, stay up. Here we go. Some flowers. Okay, so I'm going to look at, what is it? The whip gallery. So you guys know I don't have the setup yet to be able to switch back and forth between my awesome Twitch stream and the whip gallery. So, but I can do this. I can show you on my phone. Okay, were you in the live image gallery, Sarah? In the whip section? Oh, in the whip section. There we go, work in progress. And Lady B Miniatures, this is the Funeral Witch by Ether Fields. We can do exclamation point paint, and that will give you a little link to here. There we go. That's what I was working on. Oh my God, how cute. This is Sarah's piece, and look at this piggy. He's so cute. Is it she or he? So cute. What is going to be on the rest of this? It looks like we've got like a field of stars with comets and like a little rocky, earthy place, and this like little piggy. Oh my gosh, so cute. It is awesome. All right, anybody else want to show any whips? You can put it in the work in progress. Awesome. This is Steve Hazelbaker. Couple of Rao Partha Warriors with just a little modification, almost finished. Look at that. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Can I just make a little suggestion, Steve? Maybe just a little bit of actual like shadow right here. If that is not natural shadow, then maybe make it purposeful shadow. And then a little bit right here as well. Everything else looks awesome. Good job, Tiny Mini. Anybody else want to show anything off? Please feel free. Thank you, Lady B. She is awesome, Minnie. Yes, please feel free to come back. All right, I need the purple, the real purple. Here it is. This is violet. There we go. Oh, I got all medium. I didn't shake it enough. This is what happens. You just get a blob of just clear medium, which needs to be shaken pretty good. There usually is a bead in here or some kind of ball bearing. Yep, I hear it. Let me shake that up a little bit and get that so I'd have more paint and not as much medium. There we go, much better. Steve Aim in Texas says, that's the plan, but the blade is sharpened with microfiles and has a bright finish if the light is behaving. That's awesome. Let me look at that again. Oh, we got some more. Ooh, okay. These are the other Raw Partha minis that Steve did. Look at that. That's the other side of that knight. And here's a guy with a hammer. I like the little detail on the sword. And you can even highlight those stripes so that there's a lighter side and the darker side, you know? It brings a little extra life to it. Good job. Guess it's time to get up and do stuff. Is it that time, Lamunis? All right, I'm gonna mix a little purple with a little bit of this African shadow here. Let's see, yep, that looks good. And then I'm gonna take my glasses off and I'm going to go over, ooh, that looks good. So I dry brushed it with like a white or something, and now I'm going over it with a different color. It looks more pink, but it doesn't look as fakey dry brushed as it did before. So I like that. And I actually am really digging this kind of African shadow pink. It gives it a different feel. I need to go back in and also bring out the shadows. Shadows can have colors as well. Oh man. This whole spot got unpainted somehow, so now I gotta go back and paint that. I've got some blue on my brush. I like that blue actually a lot. It's a liner that I'm using. It's corporeal shadow. It's a nice dark blue. I'm gonna go in here and paint up all my darker shadows with the corporeal blue. I think that'll add a dimension to it that it doesn't have at the moment. Like I said, you want to spend you want to spend time on your basing. Other people won't, right? So when it comes to competition, it's the ones who spend the time that are going to do better. And even if you don't place or don't, you still want to try your best and not phone things in like I do. Okay. Really do like that. This does not actually not take a long time to set. You can see it's almost already paintable. You don't need to prime it. So it's already ready to just paint up. Okay. So far, so good. I really like those colors. Let's do a little black toward the bottom. I don't use a lot of black in my figures. Sometimes you need a little. Yeah, what it does is it just desaturates stuff. All right, glasses are back on. Remember, you put at Shoshie's Minis if you want to get my attention. You just added a couple photos to the Discord. Okay, let me check. Remember, you can join the Discord and add photos to the whip gallery, and I'll help give you guys some feedback. Did it do it? Oh no, it's got to do triptych. Let me see. TYCH. There we go. Oh, this is who's going to be going with the piggy. Put it in the whip gallery. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so, oh, that's so cute. So she's got the Dragon Lady Imperial Service Judge that's going to go with that piggy. You painted it really well. Are you going to do all the freehand on the skirt and everything? So I really like that miniature. On that box art, though, I don't really like her skin color. It's very orange. I think that's something you could definitely improve on, but it does go well with her hair, which is blue. Or maybe that's why they chose that. I do like that. Okay, you put one of your whips up too? Awesome, let's look. I love looking at whips. All right. Amberden, pictures from the Andy Wardle class. There he is. Good job. You did a good job with the eyes. Were you guys trained on what to do with the eyes, or did he just say paint them and you did it? Because that looks really nice. And I'm guessing he's not done yet because the hair is still kind of black and white, right? Okay, here's his armor started. Looks good. Very bright colored. And is this supposed to be like non-metallic metal? Looks really awesome. Sarah says, I'm thinking of going blue and green on her. Maybe the wave on her parasol and sakura blossoms on her kimono. That sounds good. All right, Laminus is doing, what is it, Lydia? Is that the name of the character? Here's his Instagram. Awesome. Thus, thank you for following. Welcome. Oh, look, it's going to rotate around. Wow. How fun. Oh, wow. I like it. I'm really curious about your color choices. Laminus, what made you pick yellow and red for the cloth? Because and black even. That'll be really cool. And I'm guessing you're going to go with blonde for her hair, right? Not bad. Everton says, don't paint it until it's fully cured. If you paint it before it's cured, you'll seal the surface so the volatiles can't escape. So it takes a long time to finish drying if it ever does. Oh, okay. I don't know what a volatile is, but I will take your advice. Yep, the whole second day I was painting the face, eyes, and hair. He was an excellent teacher. Nice. Yeah, if anybody else wants me to look at those whips, So yeah, I'm not gonna paint this part until you said it like it's completely cured, but I will finish working on this bit. I feel like I need some aspects of white in here and some black and gray. Yeah, let's see if I can make a more neutral gray. That's cool looking. There we go. Rather than dry brush, I'll tap it and see if I can make it look like the moonlight is hitting it. And that will be the shining part of it. Maybe. If not, then we'll just go back over it with that pinkish gray, and hopefully that will make it look, yeah, I might have to do that. Let's see. All right, hang on, I gotta feed. There's some spots missing on the moon even that need to be retouched. And I do feel like this moon is it's very purple. It needs to have some lighter spots on it, I think. Let's do this. So last night I went ahead and I started doing photography for the auction pieces that I'm going to be doing to help my friend Michelle, the one who is recovering from breast cancer surgery. I got everything ready, and I just have to make the auction links and everything. And so I'll hopefully be posting that by the end of the day so that people who want to try to help out can. And they also get to bid on those auctions. So all of these craters need to be filled in as well, because I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like little lines that need to be filled in. Amberta says, yes, blonde hair, just added, oh. Funny how your figure stands out from the, yep, added blonde hair, went with golden brown and an intensity chestnut. Oh, that's Laminus. Let me see. Trying out the Pro Acrylic paints and happen to have that color on the palette. Do I have any tiny critters you can add to the base, like a mouse or an owl? Ooh. I think I do, but I don't know if they are in scale. Let's see what I have, because I have this train set thing. Hold on, I will find it. That's a good idea. Let me see if I can find something. I know exactly what you're talking about, like a little critter. Bear with me. I've got these drawers next to my thing here I can open. What's this? Those are bones. Ooh, maybe some bones. Oh my gosh, did I miss a subscriber? Trollbait, 8 months. Thank you so much. Let's write down your name. Trollbait, we're still watching your great work, Shoshie. Hope to see you soon. Oh, thank you, Trollbait. Trollbait. It's great to see you. I hope everything's going well for you. Go big, Velociraptor. I think some bones would make sense for a funeral witch, but let me see what else I've got. Here's some, those are way too small. Hold on. There's the ivy. That was one thing there's some, let's see. There's another drawer I have over here. This one just has, oh, I didn't even know. I just found a bunch of washes I forgot I had. Oh my gosh. I love that when I find washes that, something fell out of my hand. Anyway, I just found a whole bunch of washes in a drawer that I didn't know I had. Look at that. A whole thing of Seraphim Sepia, and I think I've got an Agrex Earthshade. All right, one more thing, one more place to look for the, oh, I know where they are. There they are. I just found them. All right, this is the Kleintier set from Bosch. It's a train set. This might be way too small. Yeah, I think these might be too small. Let's take a peek at these. Have you guys ever heard of this? This is a company of like train. I think they make different size stuff. But this is Kleintier, which means small animal. Yeah, these might be way too small. Way too small. But I still want to show them to you because they're so cool. So yeah, they have like bunnies, lizards, butterflies. And you're supposed to paint them on the sprue. I don't know how people manage that. So let's look at these. There's a little bitty owl. Ooh, maybe by putting this on there, it will make it seem farther away. You guys think that would work? The little owl way back there, it will make this tree seem a lot smaller, like an illusion. Tell me what you guys think. There's another little branch we could put that on. Yeah, pushing the perspective, exactly. That I could see doing. Let me see if there's any other animals in here. It would be an itty bitty owl. It could be an itty bitty owl. Or this could be really far away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like making an illusion. So this is so funny. Look at these bugs. These bugs are so small. Can you guys even see this? Let me find something to put behind this so you can see. There we go. So there's mice, snakes, little bugs, there's little geckos. Can you see this gecko? Butterfly, fish. That's so funny. The mouse won't even work. It's too small. There's some bigger fish. So that was what I was thinking, but I forgot how tiny they are. This is all way too small. Hold on. It's worth trying. Force perspective. Well, let's get out the owl and try it. I mean, we can always take it off, right? Find it. Oh, here it is. Back here. I mean, we don't have the, it's not like, so like in drawing, we can make this work, right? If it was a 2D thing, it might not work as a 3D thing. So let's try it. I would put it right here on this branch. And you think the bones would be cliche? They're cool though. You gotta see these bones. These are from dracarmodels.com. These are 75mm bones, and look at these. I already painted some of the bones on the sprue, and this is one of them. I think that would be cool. And then they've got various different skulls. They're all a little different. Like this one's missing a tooth and this one's not. Oh, this one's missing a tooth on this side. I like how they're all a little different. They only cost €8.50. Rubbish Booty, hello. None of them came with, oh, this is the bottom jaw. I was like thinking they didn't come with the bottom jaw, but they're separate. So you have to put the separate bottom jaw on. So let's see. I don't want to mess this up. So far it's curing nice. I'll leave that alone. They do look like awesome bones. They are awesome bones. And they come in different, I've got different sizes. I've got the 75 millimeter and I've got the 30 millimeter. And I think I did put some, I got them originally for my Aries night, but I think Amberden's right. They can come off looking a little bit, yeah, I don't want it to be too busy. Could be an itty bitty, oh, unless it breaks the tree. Right, I don't want it to break the tree either. Well, let me do this. I'm gonna put these back. We're gonna be able to do a lot more once things cure. Everything cures. I think I will put some of this ivy on here while I can. There we go. The ivy is not 100% to scale either, but it can work as, you know, whatever, you know, grass, other kinds of weeds. It might not be actual ivy though. So, just gonna take off pieces and we'll super glue a little bit. A little bit of ivy on there, touch that. Again, it makes it more integrated into the, see how that looks? That already looks pretty cool, like roots. Roots. Okay. Have a super handy scale comparison chart from the miniatures page. Yeah, link it in, let's see, where in the Discord could you link it? Link it, in, where could you link it? Maybe under tutorials and step-by-step, since it's sort of a comparison guide. Or other than that, you could do it in hobby chat. Do it, yeah, link it in hobby chat. That would be fine, and then we could show everybody online. Right? Let's see. But this piece, yeah, it does sound like a useful link to add to it, definitely. So there we go. Oh, I love getting super glue all over my fingers. Let's do another piece right here because I don't like how flat that looks right there. You break that up. Perfect. I only have so much ivy. Done? Okay, let me look. You put it into, okay, here we go, the miniatures page. Awesome. Oh, wow. Yes, this is a really cool. So there's 2 measures of scale. There's a whole ratio thing here of a whole bunch of different naval miniatures. Okay, that's awesome. Converting between scale types. Nice. Okay, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and let me see if I can copy that link and we can put it in chat as well. Now that I have that, copy link. I'll put that in the Discord chat, or in our Twitch chat as well. Thank you, Sigwolf. Okay, let's see. Where am I? There I am. Good. Which you thought was interesting reading because reasons. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. All right, more. We gotta fix this on here before it dries. Oh no. I just had it on my fingers and it disappeared. There we go. There we go. I like some of the little tendrils. I think that actually, I might clip some of that off, but yeah. See if I can clip it. Nope, it won't let me. Try X-Acto blade. There. There we go. Okay. It is starting to look better, isn't it? Just with the little bits of ivy on it, I think. There's the piece I was just looking for. Yeah, I feel like it's looking more natural now. We'll paint it all together. Is anybody else working on anything they want to show off? Show and tell? Denrid says more pics added to the whip. Okay, I will take a peek. I'm excited to see. There we go. Hold on a second. Boop. It's funny, I'm dropping the ivy into the ivy and then I can't find the ivy. There we go. There we go. Much better. Love it. Okay. Let's see what she looks like real quick. Just hold that up there. Yeah. I'm already enjoying this model more. A lot of my stress is melting away. Let's look at some people's stuff in the whip gallery. Oh, is it time to stretch? Okay, give me a second. I want to look at these whip gallery pictures first. And here we go. There we go. Oh, wow. Very cool. We got a bunch of stuff. Wait, did we just get a bunch of stuff added? We did. Oh, well, here's Amberden's. And look, he was right. His does stand out from all the other minis. Guess which one is his? It's the bright green one. It's very eye-catching. Which is this one back here with the red? Is that Andy Wardles or is that somebody in the class? Let's see if we can show this off a little better. That's cool. I like how people stuck the little heads up front. Very cool. It's, you know what I like about this is that he's teaching everybody to paint this like non-metallic metal, but it's with different colors. And so you get to learn from everybody else who's doing different colors. All right, this is reds. Look at that. That is Carl Ruddick's Elizabeta Vampire Princess. You have nailed the wings. Those look awesome. Let's see. I feel like I used a little bit more of the Scale Fantasy games on her helmet and stuff because that's what this looks like. And so this is looking very matte compared to that. But I like it, Zenred. Looking good. Oh yeah, yeah, you nailed this right here. That looks really good. And the hair. Her eyes look very anime, like very wide. Good job though of making them. Oh, you know what? This one's missing a little reflection. That's what was throwing me off. She's got a reflection in this eye, but not in that one. So maybe just put it on the same side. And let's see. Okay, there's some more. Oh, that is Grizzly. Oh my gosh, it's a head. That looks funny. Oh my gosh, there's bones. I like that sword. That sword's looking really good. Definitely gruesome. Oh my gosh. What did you do for the, is that a tongue? What did you do for that? Oh, that's amazing. I mean, it's amazing because it's actually kind of gross and realistic. It's Zed. Oh, the completed red one is Andy Wardle's. Awesome. Okay, yeah, look at that. Wow. Ollie girls, all awesome. Wait, Ollie girl is awesome. Awesome? Is that right? Welcome to the class, Ollie girl. All right, it's time to take a stretch, everybody. So everybody get up out of your chair and take a stretch. Put your arms out in front of you. Give yourself a hug. That feels good. I need to put the lid back on this, if I can find it now. That is the trouble. Here, I see it. I got stuff piled on top of it. Put the Klein tier set back. All right, and we've got the lid. There we go. This, you want to always tighten these lids pretty good because they do tend to dry up a little bit inside. Put your lid on. All right. We're back on this. This cures pretty dang quick. This part is still a little soft, but the side is cured. Might leave it for another day. Go ahead and put a little bit more ivy on it. Oh, see how I have ivy around the top? Oh, that's interesting, because I covered up. You guys can see I put ivy to cover up where the wood meets the, where the wood meets the plinth, and so that's interesting that so it's good to put some more ivy up here to have it dripping down. There we go. Steve says, I stretched to the cabinet above my desk and got my shortbread cookies. That's awesome. That's so funny. Did you get some Girl Scout cookies? My daughter used to be a Girl Scout, and it's right about that time, isn't it? So you can see that real well. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna put, you know what? Yeah, no, I don't want to put anything there because we're going to put this back on here. That looks good. See how that helps me see what is left to be done. I need to put a little bit of the material here. You know what I could just do is cover it up with some ivy so that way I don't have to put material there. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I will take that back off. Oh, those are long gone? That's so funny. So you did have some. So I started walking today because we're going to be going on our trip to Australia, and I wanted to prepare for that because I know I'll be doing quite a bit of walking around on our trip, and I want to not be tired and not be, you know, unused to it. Plus Adepticon is coming. There's a lot of walking at Adepticon. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more ivy on the side here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right here. Kind of camouflage that corner. Attempt to camouflage that corner. That might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. I'm gonna cut it. You can see I'm a little glued to my base. Okay, try this again. That's better. Much better. Okay. I'm testing everything out. I'm going to, my fingers are covered in super glue right now, which is not a good feeling. I'm going to use this craft brush just in case I need to cover stuff, and I'm going to add a little bit of blue, a little bit of black just to get this base. Make it more purple. Oh, that's too purple. There we go, that's better. It's all going to get covered by the rest of the base anyway, but this way it's hidden. Okay, and I think I like that kind of pinkish look right there, so I need some more. This is the African shadow right here. See the African shadow? Mix that with a little bit of my purple. It kind of goes pinkish, a little bit of white, just a little bit. Yeah, I like that better than a white because it doesn't look as dry brushed or contrived. Does that make sense? I like that a lot. See if I can hit the little tree up here with it. I don't know if it's gonna make it. I don't want to break it off. There we go. Try a little white. Try a little white. Just a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Can you guys see that? Not too well. The majority of the light is coming from the side. So that side gets to be more pink. Maybe. I really like that color. Add a little bit more purple to it. That looks better. Right. I think what we were talking about earlier about how you don't want the base to detract from your piece, that's something you gotta always remember when you're painting bases, is it needs to be causing you to look back up at your piece, right? So if it's, let's see if this is, ooh, I like that. Let's do a little bit of black, a little bit of blue. There we go. Because this part is not going to be hit by the moonlight at all, right? So it's going to be pretty dang dark purple, I think. And I can add a little bit of this kind of reddish color from the African shadow. It'll mix, it'll be harmonious with the actual base, right? There we go. I want to try to match that a little bit better. Maybe a little bit of deep red in there. But the base actually has quite a lot of red in it. There we go, that should work. Let's try. Oh, that's the color. That's almost the exact match. I like that. That will camouflage a lot. Especially once it dries. I like that a lot. And now we can add some of that blue in there. Blues and purples, catch that texture. Interesting. It looks so much better than it did. That's all I have to say right there. Let's see how this part looks. A little purple. There we go. I'm liking that. A little bit more blues. It's pretty dark in this corner here. Oops, too much red. Did I finish my noise marine? We did. Let's take a look at him because he's really cool looking. This is the noise marine we finished. We gave him a little bit of a pink panther, pink jaguar guitar. He's got his awesome flames on his legs and arms, and then just, you know, silver lining everywhere. I need to give him a base though. I was thinking maybe he could be, I don't know if that'd be appropriate for him. That could be cool. I've got a couple different bases ideas. I was also thinking I could maybe make a little speaker or something for him to stand on. That could be cute. Here we go. Started doing the reddish purple on here. There we go. And then we can do the purpley blue on top of that. Sort of shade it. And I may still do some kind of airbrushing with this. I'm not sure yet. A huge speaker stack would really work. Yeah, I think so too. I think it'd be fun. I need to look up speakers so that I can know what to do. There we go. More purples, more blues, especially back here because this is, you know, much darker back there. A little bit of black. There we go. Desaturate everything. Get rid of this green. I think an airbrush might need to happen here. Aw, hey, Raid. Thank you, Nixon Minis. How's it going? Give Nixon Minis a follow. He is awesome. I really appreciate that. There we go. More purple. more red. This is like the perfect match of red, I think. I just threw a little bit of this deep red into my purple mix, and it's a good match for this plinth. Like even when I paint it right here, it hides, it really matches a lot. There, that looks really amazing, how well that fits. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this. Imagine the rest of this is also the same color, and just look at how much better that plinth got. And I want to thank Keziah and Amberden for pushing me to do that, because that was a good idea. I originally didn't want to, but I'm glad I did. Houndstooth Minis, thank you for the host. How are you? What are you up to? Are you gonna, I can't remember, Houndstooth, are you gonna be at Adepticon? I need more blue and more black back here. Doing well, awesome. You am, for real. We get to meet in person. That will be awesome. I'm gonna be there. Yes, I'm gonna meet a bunch of you, aren't I? That'll be great. Please, don't hesitate to come straight up to me. Make sure you tell me who you are, because obviously, I don't look at everybody's Facebook profile. I don't have everybody on Facebook. And I don't know what you look like. You guys know me, but I don't know you. So like anybody who's going, even if you feel like I know you, come up to me, tell me who you are, and make sure you say hi, because I definitely want to meet you. Don't be shy. I am a people person, and that's why I live for Adepticon. Is because I get to meet people, and I love people. I do run around a lot at Adepticon. I am in a lot of places at once sometimes, so I may not get to talk. If I look like I'm running somewhere, still say hi, but know that I will be all over the place too. So that's why you have to get a hold of me when you see me, because you might not see me again. All right, there we go. That color is like the perfect color, and it's looking so good with this base. One of these days you'll try to make Adepticon one of these days. You won't regret it. I mean, unless you hate conventions, because it's just so much fun. I feel like it's drying a little bit darker than I wanted to, so here we go. Maybe this will dry lighter. There we go, that's better. I'm already so much happier with this base. It's been a long time since you've been so excited for something. Aw, that's awesome. I don't know about you, but when you are self-employed and you work from home and you don't get, your whole interaction is built around Twitch, because you really, that's where most of your social stuff is happening. Going to something where you get to actually talk to physical people is so nice. We don't get colleagues when we're self-employed. The closest we get is maybe like online Facebook friends. And not everybody has your best interest. No water cooler, exactly. Except for maybe less friendly than the water cooler. Yeah. when you have just Facebook friends. It's easier to have rapport with somebody you've actually met. And that's why face-to-face is so important. Last little bit of ivy I'm painting on here. That looks good, looks nice and muddy. I'm happy with this so far. Feels realistic-ish, right? I'm still trying to get that green off of the ivy here. Trying to paint on it. There we go. All right, let's take a peek and see. I think this is gonna be cured enough. I can put this on here. And Lamunis is going to Adepticon just to get. Oh yeah, you need to come up to me. Oh my gosh, guys, look! It looks so good. That's gonna be perfect. That's good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. All right. Let's see if I can paint the sides of this a little bit. Maybe I can integrate this. With a little bit of the blue and the purple. I feel like I just got deja vu just now. That's weird. That's a good sign. Looking well dressed. Are you? Yeah, I'm gonna try Proto Maker. I've got some pins. I don't know how many. I think I'm gonna try to give away pins. I'll try to have some with me every place I go. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, make sure that if you stop and you see me, that you get a pin. Hopefully I'll have enough to go around. That's another reason to stop me, is so that you make sure that you get one, because they might, if you wait till Sunday to talk to me, I might not have any. There we go. I think I've been saying it's Laminus, right? Or I don't know. I know I keep messing up his name and I feel bad. There we go. That looks so much better. This is going to be good. Okay. Let's see. Is it too late to try to glue on this thing? Let's try it here. Okay. It's a made-up name. It doesn't bother you. Okay, good. All right, I'm taking glasses off again. I'm gonna put this on here. She's got a big chunk of super glue on her arm, which is not good. Oh. Let's see if I can get this to stick. Oh, I know what it is. It's not even super glue. It's like Bondic or something. All right, I gotta hold this. All right, that's good. All right, we got her back to where she was anyway. This is kind of jacked up. That's gonna count against me. I'm kind of over it. I kind of know that this piece is not going to make it past any kind of judging. But I don't really have a lot of pieces that I want to enter. So, you know, we'll see. I just want to get her done, and this is a good excuse to get her done. As soon as you have to hold something where it glues right, you instantly have to do something else. Yes, right? So there's glue over here on her arm. and I don't know if I can get it. I think I can just put paint or anti-shine on it and it will be okay. It just definitely looks chunky to me. See if I can try to trim it off. Even if I can just get it so where it looks more normal, not so. There we go, that's better. Oh, Flickster, thanks for the raid. We're gonna be done in a half an hour. Welcome everybody from Flick's channel. We're building this awesome flower witch. We've been basing her. Look at this. So this part's not painted yet. But give Flick a follow. Microfile, yeah, maybe microfile will help. So this is how things are going to look for this piece. We're going to have this moon back here, and then I'm going to put this on here with the magnet, like that. And she'll look pretty dang cool, but you know, that's about as good as I can get it. I mean, I'm my own worst critic, and I know that this is not the level it needs to be for a crystal brush. Hello, Flick. So we've been just kind of working on this and gluing ourselves to things. Bemoaning the fact that this is not the right level of quality. Because we've all seen, like, you know, Sergio Calvia Rubio is going to be there. His is not going to look, you know, anything like this. It's going to be a million times better. If I can get this up, you know, I've already feel like I've improved some of this with the painting the base and stuff. I think that already makes it look better. But yeah, I might need to do a coat of like a dull coat or something on the base. Yeah. Hey, Bamington, how you doing? Is this cured yet? Not quite. Okay. So I want to show you guys another model that I have that is not painted or primed yet, but is amazing looking. My friend Michelle gave it to me. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get it. There's nothing to compare. You're Shoshie and you're badass. Aw, thank you. I don't feel like that when I'm competing, Houndstooth. I just don't. My style is not the status quo. And so I'm always judged against other people, whether I want it to be like that or not. I'm never judged against myself, so there's that. All right, I'm going to get the other piece that I want to show you guys. I'll be right back. Guys, how amazing is this? Let me put my mic back on. Alright, so this one has also got a magnet on the bottom, and that's for transporting it. But look at this amazing piece. Isn't that gorgeous? There's two other wings that come out, and they're like bottom wings that I still have to put on, but so far this is what we've got, and we've got a little magnet in the bottom there. Start your own competition and we can judge it based on your status quo. We can all crush all smoothness. Exactly. Thank you, Steve Amy, Texas. I appreciate that. I love her. She's like a Tinkerbell, right? With a little ponytail in the front of her head. Let's see if I can I don't know if you can see her real well. But look at how intricate. I mean, whoever sculpted this I'm sorry, but you're a little insane, because look at these crazy like ropes and these wings. Look at how thin they are. Look at how thin they are. And the legs, we had to drill through the legs and the feet and put a wire in here. So we redid the feet basically so that they could be sturdy enough that they wouldn't just break. Because if you just put, this thing is heavy. It's solid resin, this bird. I know, it's so cute. And it's really hard to get now. I think it's like, it reminds you of the resin kits you do. Yeah, I think this bird is limited edition, so I think it's hard to get now. It's part of a Kickstarter that I missed out on, and I bemoaned it because I really wanted this piece. And Michelle actually got it for me. She's such a sweetie. It's kind of her thank you for me taking care of her, you know, after her surgery. Oh, there's a piece of, it went all the way through where the wire, that's funny. There's a whole bubble. That's a bubble I just found. I'll have to put some Bondic in there so that it'll be sturdy. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to painting this. Imagine that on a little plinth. How cute is that? I definitely want to do that. One of these days you're going to have to send me or Flick one of the bust resin kits you have. Definitely send it. I can whisper you my P.O. box. Patrick Mason's Mazon is, I think he's French. Patrick Mazon Sculpt. Yeah, thank you, 30 Studio. Bondic is life. Take a moment to drink something. Yeah, I was coughing, wasn't I? I do have, oh, maybe I don't. I thought I brought my water down here. I think I forgot it. All right, I'm gonna put this back so I don't accidentally bump it. I'll be right back. It's ridiculous looking in the back. I know, it is. I got another piece I want to show you guys that I'm thinking about taking to Adepticon. This is the Aries Knight. If I take the Aries Knight, then I won't take the Flower Witch because they're pretty much going to be in the same category. This one is closer to being done. I just got to redo some of the freehand on the cape here, right? And pick off all the white tack on the side of the... So this one is a good one. I think maybe I should enter this. There's a lot less to be done. But I thought, you know, for Twitch, I should like at least work on my Flower Witch a little bit more because I was really putting it off. See, that one looks really seamless with that. I love how that looks. Whereas it's a little bit different, so you can see the difference. Maybe I need to make, I don't know, it looks okay. You have a wonderful collection to take. Enter them all. I will. I don't know if anything is done though. That's the problem. Stuff is like half finished. So I'll put that over there. All right. So where can we leave off? Where do we leave off? Over here. I think I do need to add a little bit more of that red again to this. Let's see. I know what I need. I need more of a, let's try some Haster purple and some ball crimsons, maybe because I'm seeing this is flat and this is shiny. Oh, no, I know what I need. Maybe just a little bit of gloss. Let me see if that will help. Give me a second. Creepy Kangaroo says, hi, can I ask a question, please? I paint D&D figures, and I wonder if you use a magnifier when you're painting. I don't know what to do I don't know what to do, a lamp magnifier or LED. By the way, thank you, Cadith, for following. Welcome. Welcome to the class. Here's the gloss varnish. That's what I was looking for. Aw, houndstooth. Aw, houndstooth minis. That means so much to me. Mad love, and there you go. Mad love to houndstooth minis and to Talagar for those donations. It makes a huge difference. I really mean that. Thank you. All right, I'm going to try to put a little gloss. Super Sarah's hosting. Thank you so much. I don't use a magnifier because if you here, look, I have I'm very, very myopic, and that means I can not see anything more than this far out in front of my face. So that means my close-up vision is really good, like naturally magnifying eyeballs. So a lot of times you'll see me take my glasses off on the stream, and I don't need a magnifier. I do have a OptiVisor. And so that's maybe what I would use if I were you, if you could get something like that. All right, let's go back overhead. There we go. Just a little bit of this. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference. That's the gloss medium. I feel like that helps it blend in a bit. Yeah, that darkened it up. There we go. Let's try this here. Got a little bubble in there, got to get that out. I don't want any milky area there. I like that a lot, actually. That looks pretty dang good. And a little bit on the back. All right, give me 1 second. Remember, if I've got my glasses off, you want to put at Shoshie's Minis to get my attention. Oh no. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There's nothing I can do. Maybe paint it and then add that. Let's try it. Kind of. Just have to hope. It's so stressful. I should just not even bother with competitions. I feel so much happier when I'm not painting for them. Like, you guys hear me all the time. I'll say that's good enough, right? I'll say that's good enough. And that means that I need to, like, not be perfectionist. But with the competition, you can't do that. You can't let go of that. You have to be competitive, right? Somebody else will sit there and say, oh, nope, it isn't good enough. You have to keep going. And so that means you have to. It's a whole different mindset. And the people who can do this, and there's a lot of people that don't paint full time, or that even do paint full time and then do these competitions. And for the people who do this as a living and are able to compete, oh my gosh, more power to you. Creepy Kangaroo, thank you for the follow. Are you from Australia by chance? We all know that I love Australians. Great to have you as a follower. I gotta get all these little bitty leaves that are still kind of green. Might be worth airbrushing that part. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna make the leaves of that little pinkish color a little bit. All right. You're from Wales? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, I like that. That's the medium. Okay. I know one word in, I think it's Welsh. I'm not sure if it's Welsh, but I learned it. And that word is like cwtch. Is that right? It's like where you cuddle. It's really cwtch. Do you have a cwtch? I don't know how to say it. I just know one word. Tell me if I got it right. There we go. All right. I feel like I want to paint this. I don't know if it's, let me see if it's, I think it's ready. So let me put some more paint on my palette. I think we can finish this piece up today. Hendrix 27X. Hendrix, yeah, that's right. Welcome, thank you for the follow. I just lost my black. There it is. Thank you. Welcome to class. Artificially interesting. Thank you for the follow. I tried to be unartificially interesting. I try. All right, where's that big brush? Here it is. All right. Got that blue in there. A little bit of purple, a little bit of blue. That looks good. I like that. All right, we are slowly wrapping up our stream right now. We've got about 10 minutes left, roughly. Creepy Kangaroo says, I have a fantastic story about my name. My daughter, when she was little, I said to her, I need a new gamer name. And we were watching Kangaroo Jack, so she picked up Creepy Kangaroo. Oh, that's cute. I love it. I love it. So that's a good screen name then, huh? Especially since your little one picked it out for you. It makes it the best. Okay. A little bit of pink on top of this. Make it feel like it's more purpley pink. There we go. Yeah, I've got it darker purple back here. I didn't have to paint the magnet, I just wanted to, so that it would be darker if it needs to be. Get a little bit of pink on that. A little bit of purple on that too. There we go. A little bit more black back here. All right, now it's starting to look more integrated. I just hope. There we go. I do need more pink in here though. Ooh, too much. See if I can mix it onto the piece. Sometimes you can mix paint and blend it while it's on the piece. It is a fantasy piece, so you can get away with a lot more funky colors. All right, now that looks good enough. Good enough. See, I said it. I needed to say it. Okay. Arbuckle's brown. So the Laylee says, I'm trying to think how to get a holographic look while keeping colors transparent. That, I have no idea. That sounds really difficult. I'm sorry I can't help you with that better. But yeah, that sounds tough. All right, I think I need to make a few little pink adjustments on this a little bit. There we go. Does anybody have any ideas for holographic look or transparent for the Laylee? Metal medium through the airbrush. That's a possibility. I don't know. I've never done metal medium through an airbrush. All right, there we go. That looks good. So far, so good. What do you guys think? Let's put this. It really needs this base back here. This needs to be on here. There. Looks good. Wait, this needs to be a little bit lower. Good composition. That's one thing I'm very happy about with this piece is I feel like I got the composition pretty well. Some of the rest, you know, could be better, but I'm pretty happy with a lot of it though. All right. Yeah, thank you, Creepy Kangaroo. That's the piece, and I do like the. We do need to add some of these purples back into her, I think, maybe. So, and then maybe into some of the rest of the base. Yeah, definitely need to add it back in some spots. Try that. That seems to help a little bit. We can also put a little bit of that into the Phoenix as well. Okay, yeah, because I see some spots where the Phoenix paint is worn off. That's not good. Okay, it's time to look for somebody to host. I will check down here. Let's see. I think you could post a link to show the look you're going for. You can message me, Laylee. I think we're running out of time right now, so your humble subject thinks it look wonderful. Thank you. Well, I'm glad. You guys know that if it manages to make it to the, you know, the final cut, whatever, then I'm going to need your help to help have people vote for it. All right, let's see. Ooh, Electric Eve is still on. I really love her, and I haven't seen her in a long time. We're gonna host her. Okay, let me do Mad Love. So if you guys would please, hold on here. Please use your emotes Oops. Yep, Des, thanks. There we go. Uh-oh. There. All right, mad love, guys. I'm gonna do mad love on the screen here so you can copy and cut these emotes out or use my emotes. There she is. All right, we're gonna raid her. And come back on Wednesday, we're gonna be finishing painting up the Easter Bunny pinup right here that I got from Kingdom Death. So that's what we'll be painting next week, or this Wednesday. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Shoshie can enter my world.